60s, and about how all those things came together in the shape of a classic 1970s movie. But most of all, it's about these sculptures: chair, table, hat stand. They're by a British artist called Alan Jones, who looked like this when he was 40, and looks and sounds like this today.
It's not a seat. It's a sculpture that looks like a seat.
He made them in 1969 at a time of Bond girls, Bardo and Barbarella. Do you remember that Roger Vadim film he made with his then wife, Jane Fonda? It came out a year before Jones's sculptures. Alan Jones just said that was how it was back then. It was the zeitgeist, and he was acting on that. As a pop artist following in the footsteps of Andy Warhol and Edoardo Palazzi, it was a subject that interested him.
My painting for in the last half of the 60s, the figures were becoming more and more volumetric, and I realized I wanted to make them as tactile as possible, and in the end it was obvious that I should take a risk and make the figure in 3 dimensions.
When he first came up with the idea, he was going to dress his mannequins come sculptures in a completely different way. I
was going to go to C&A and get clothes and shop where my mother used to shop and everything, and put it on the sculpture.
But then he thought that if he dressed them in fetish or S&M clothes, it would enhance their sculptural form.
I'd seen in some adult comic books a cartoon of figures as tables, and I thought that was a great idea.
The sculptures made him famous, but some people thought they were terrible, were morally repugnant, were objectifying women.
Whatever I said sounded like an excuse, but the fact of the matter is that I was not making an object out of women. Women were the subject. The object was a sculpture.
But there